Welcome to This Explainer. While I was going through today's source material, I realized something absolutely fascinating about the digital market over in the United States. If you've ever sat there and thought, hey, I really want to reach US viewers, or maybe you're trying to figure out a solid USA channel monetization strategy from abroad, well, this guide breaks down exactly how to pull it off. Let's dive right into this beginner's roadmap for creating and scaling a totally USA-focused channel. Right out of the gate, the guide tackles a massive misconception. We're talking about the idea that you absolutely must live in the USA to make this work. But the reality? It's incredibly empowering. You can live anywhere in the world. Seriously, anywhere. The only real requirement here is that your content is tailored specifically for an English-speaking audience. That's it. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is the exact roadmap of the creator's journey we're exploring today. 1. The USA YouTube myth. 2. Building your foundation. 3. The content engine. 4. Optimization and consistency. And finally, number 5, monetization and audience growth. So, kicking things off with section 1, the USA YouTube myth. We've already shattered the main barrier to entry here. The core premise is just so simple. Live anywhere but target English speakers. Think about it. The platform's algorithm doesn't ask to see your passport. It's looking at the language of your video, your keywords, and how the audience behaves. If you craft it for English speakers, it's going to naturally find that exact demographic. Moving right along to section 2, building your foundation. This is where deliberate choices separate the pros from the amateurs. The source really emphasizes starting with a clean slate. First up, you'll want to create a brand new, dedicated Google account. Keep your personal and brand stuff separate. It makes management so much easier. Step 2, pick a simple, professional channel name that English speakers can easily remember. And step 3, focus on visual appeal. You want a clean banner and a solid English description that really spells out the value you're offering to your viewers. Now, niche selection is a huge deal here. The source material actually gives us a list of the most lucrative USA-focused niches. We're talking AI tools, tech reviews, personal finance, fitness and health, motivation, storytelling, facts, business, productivity, and educational content. These are massive, proven markets, and the audiences there are just eager to consume high-quality information. But, and this is a big but, the guide stresses one absolute golden rule. Pick one niche. Just one. Don't fall into the trap of treating your channel like a digital junk drawer, Uploading a tech review on Tuesday and a cat vlog on Thursday is a recipe for disaster. You've got to choose a single topic, plant your flag, and stay consistent so you don't confuse the algorithm. Which brings us to section 3, the content engine. This is the daily grind that's really going to drive your success. According to the guide, putting out high-quality videos really comes down to a few core mechanical requirements. First off, audio is king. You absolutely need a good mic or a crystal-clear AI voice. Then there's the script. You have to hook your viewers within the first 5 seconds. Seriously, 5 seconds. Your editing should feature pro touches like subtitles and smooth transitions. And maybe most importantly, your content needs to be 100% original. No shortcuts there. And we can't forget about thumbnails. The source calls these the ultimate gatekeepers because, well, they're the very first thing viewers notice. To actually get clicks, you should be using bright colors, bold text, and really expressive images. A clean, eye-catching design dramatically increases your click-through rate. Now, what's really interesting about this next part is how we actually capture that attention over time. Let's look at section 4, optimization and consistency. The source defines optimization perfectly. It's essentially using searchable titles, keyword-rich descriptions, accurate tags, and playlists to help the algorithm out. I know, these might seem like tedious, tiny administrative tweaks, but this is literally the language the algorithm speaks. These little optimizations are exactly how the platform figures out what your video is about so it can recommend it to the right English-speaking viewers. Now, let's slow down for a second, because the number that really stood out in the material is 3 to 5. The guide makes it absolutely clear that you need to be prepared for the grind. Success doesn't just magically happen after one video. You need to be uploading 3 to 5 quality videos every single week. It's a lot, I know, but consistency is the single biggest factor in your growth. All right, let's pick the pace back up, because here comes the payoff. Section 5, monetization and audience growth. So the guide lays out some pretty strict rules if you want to join the partner program. You must follow community guidelines, absolutely no copyright violations, no reused content, and no misleading information. It heavily reinforces that creating original, valuable content is quite literally the only reliable path for a solid USA channel monetized strategy. You just have to play by the rules. And to actually fuel that audience growth, the loop is super clear. Step 1, engage with your viewers by replying to comments and asking questions. Step 2, explicitly encourage subscriptions. You got to ask for them. And step 3, study your analytics. See what's actually working and just repeat the process. Double down on your winning formats. I love this next part. The source material includes this really powerful reality check. It says, remember, every big YouTuber started with 0 subscribers and 0 views. Just think about that. It's such a great reminder that the creators who eventually make it big are simply the ones who stick with it and stay incredibly consistent during that really frustrating 0 views phase. So the material leaves us with this provocative question to chew on. Will you stay consistent or will you quit after your first few videos? If things don't blow up overnight, are you going to keep improving your thumbnails, scripts, and editing, or are you going to throw in the towel early? The strategy is all right here, but the execution, that's entirely up to you. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and we will see you next time.